Welcome back, gold traders and investors. This is the Lupo Market Structure Report for the XAU gold market for the week ending July 31st, 2026. It's about 11:40 in the evening Eastern Time, New York Eastern Time. And we're taking a look now at the gold market. And just as we had spoken last week, this is really amazing. We have a tremendous confluence of technical indicators and even the market structures lining up for the beginning of next week. As we left it last week, we were looking for opportunities to go short. It was very brief and short-lived, actually, on the open. And as you can see, the market basically treaded water sideways Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then today closing lower. And in the meantime, the 40-day and 50-day average, the regime filter continues to trend lower, and every time prices were trading in that direction, they were rejected. So now we've reached a place that we will likely see some very serious resolution one way or the other, and the odds favor, and I will put a number on the odds here in a bit, but the odds favor the metals market breaking down. You could tell by the price action, we'll just use it vis-a-vis other assets, that it was not able to rally much on the back of the reprieve in equities and the downdraft that they were suffering during the week. They didn't respond well also after the Fed release on Wednesday. And then when you look at the commitment of traders report, once again, managed money is actually buying down here. And most of them are supposed to be CTAs are supposed to be trend following, or at least somewhat trend following in nature. And what buyers are doing down 25%, it does not look like it does not look like bottoming sentiment to me at all. Of course, there's always, it could be different this time, but not very likely when you look at the structure and the setup uh, giving way at the 3900 area. You can see several market structures there too. There's not a lot of support till you get down to around 35. We could see a flush down to 32. We're not talking about a bear market going for decades here, or even for years. Just that the way the structures are, and given the way that the market is behaving, it looks like another leg lower. That we need to see some capitulation, in other words, in the gold market. Now, that's not something you can really model per se uh, with with different types of data tools. And we don't try to capture that, but what we are looking for is when you start to see that contraction and you start to see a lineup like this, you know the volatility is going to expand very soon, and the move is likely to be very, very dramatic. You want to be on the right side for the odds, and the odds favor a resolution to the downside. Sentiment favors that too. The structure favors that as well. So we'll take a look again. This week will be a big week. And the nice thing about structures like this, you can see once you start to clear 4100 and clear that in the XAU or the gold futures, it could be relatively, smooth sailing, if you will, um, outside of that range. So it'll be an ideal time to get positioned. Don't need to guess it. Don't need to be, early. There should be opportunity should develop on the long side if that's the case, and the market structures turn out to be support, not overhead resistance. Um, we'll close it out there for the market structures, excuse me, and what they're pointing to. And also a brief update. We mentioned last week that we might see the release of the maiden voyage of one of the Ninja bots. This is over on the futures side, and it has indeed been released. It's out there. We'll get a chance to share it on some of the key pages that are out there. We're not putting any marketing dollars or anything behind it right now. It's kind of like in cohort phase. It's actually free. It's free. It's going to be a limited trial. We want to see how the marketplace adopts it. We want to see what kind of support it will need. It does follow the MGC, the gold futures, and has some limitations as to the contract size from 1 to 3 contracts. It's not for any other market. That's one of the restrictions and limitations on it. It performed well in the back test, and you'll be able to tweak it yourself. And we'll have it out there on the site. We'll release the links there too. We're not drawing a lot of attention to it at this time. We're kind of like slowly launching it. We want to make certain we can support it, and that's always a good thing, right? To have a have a product that's supported well. Um, that's it for this week. We'll probably dial in early on Monday or Tuesday as we will likely see a resolution of this area. The weeklies also point to that. I don't have an ADX or an ATR on here, but that would likely also show the contraction right now in the market. That's just clamoring for resolution. But we'll close it out here. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Louis Lupo. I'm the founder of Lupo Markets, and we are developers of trading systems and developer of market structure systems to help provide decision support at just such a juncture like this. This is really, we moved out a bit. This is really a really classic example. So trade safely, trade with the reasonable mind. Be at peace. We'll talk to you soon. The Lord bless you. Shalom.